Dangerous not in the way of harmful to others, but being the type of person that can't be harmed, person that can't be messed with. Underpinning all my work, all my teachings, all my events, my books, my programs, is the principle of you becoming powerful and dangerous. Dangerous not in the way of harmful to others, but being the type of person that can't be harmed, person that can't be messed with. Now, the only way that you can do that is you've got to build yourself in all areas. You've got to be psychologically strong, emotionally strong. You do have to be financially strong as well, because we live in an economic world. You need to be commercially strong so you can succeed in your career. But the point that a lot of people don't understand is you also need to be spiritually strong. I think a lot of people have a distorted sense of what spirituality means. Most people think that being spiritual means being peaceful, being in harmony, and they automatically start to work towards self-preservation and self-preservation alone. Doing meditation, it's a great practice. Spending time in solitude, I do those things. But I've never really misunderstood spirituality, and I've always understood that spirituality has another element. The peace and harmony and well-being is one element. The other element is actually about fighting the good fight, being good, being moral, being ethical, and standing for what's right. That side of spirituality actually requires a lot of courage. And therefore, when I see a person who is all about peace, harmony, and self-preservation, but lacks courage, I do not see them as spiritual. I see them as somebody who has focused all of their attention inwards towards themselves, but are not really trying to make humanity and the world better. Let me assure you, it is incredibly easy to be nice to people. It's so easy. You can be kind to people. You can just give them some compliments. You can be agreeable. You can be a people pleaser. But none of that makes you spiritual, because it's all about us. When you're trying to be nice and kind to people, you're actually trying to win votes with people. You are trying to be likable. You're trying to be popular. It's all about you. When you're being good, it is not about you. That's why you will speak the truth. You will take risks of being ostracized, being misunderstood, being criticized. And you know that you are sometimes going to displease people who don't want to hear the truth. But you still speak the truth because you believe in goodness over niceness. And that, to me, is true spirituality. But you've got to have mental toughness and emotional fortitude. You've also got to understand what spirituality means. And for that, you need to have courage. Winston Churchill used to say that no other virtue works if you don't have the virtue of courage. And that's really where it starts. The question is, if you're engaging in practices that are all about your peace, your harmony, and your self-preservation, but you never think about standing for what's right. When the pressure is put on you, you fold, you buckle, you bend. You don't fight back. Does that really make you spiritual? I just want to give you another angle, because when I'm out there training people, I'm training them to become strong. I'm training them to become powerful. I'm training them to become dangerous. The type of person that can't be messed with. As long as you think that spirituality is all about self-preservation and peace, oh, I'm not harming anybody, so I'm spiritual. Well, guess what? Even a blade of grass doesn't harm anybody. So that means that even a blade of grass is spiritual. I mean, if spirituality was that easy to achieve, then we wouldn't have had examples of great people who have gone through incredible suffering to serve mankind. So the question is, are you ready to step into becoming spiritually strong apart from other areas? Because if you are, the first thing you're going to have to do is to work on your courage. I look forward to seeing you at one of my events so I can talk about how do you build yourself from the inside out, psychologically, emotionally, spiritually, financially, and commercially, apart from being also physically strong. It's only when you work on all aspects of your being, you become holistically strong, you become the type of person that is impossible to mess with.